over the edge. Feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hey folks, welcome back to Rugby Ascended. This is Chris live in central Pennsylvania. How y'all doing? It's time for another test match, autumn test series. The Springboks traveling to Twickenham to take on England, a team in desperation mode, having lost so many games in a row, 4 straight. Rough patch here for them. England, let's see what happens. Let me say hello to everybody in the chat as we get started. Pre-game action here. We'll talk about the lineups. We'll talk about what the likely outcome of this game is, and I hope you enjoy my sorting hat. Gryffindor, Hufflepuff. All right, folks, Hendo's here. Welcome to Charmaine, is club-level competitor. She joined us as a member in the last one. Thank you for being there. Arc Precision, Hendo. Bystanders back. Neville Purdon is here with Andre Brace as referee. Buck must brace themselves to play a team of 16. Silizivwe Vanti says, let's win it again, boys. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Rock Scales is here. Morning. Elof and Annette Beckett as well. 114 people currently here. A lot of folks not chatting. Thank you for joining us. I am wearing my British and Irish Lions series Springbok jersey from the famous Nobody Can Attend series of 2021. There you go. Castle Lager British and Irish Lions series. Next year it's in Australia. I'm going to try to go if I can't, but we'll see what happens. But this one's personalized. Got the name on the back there, and number 11 for the left wing. You know, Makazole Mapimpi likes to steal my spot on the Springboks roster. Let's take the sorting hat off and get a little more serious here. Well, folks, welcome to the program with your number one Springbok fan here. Number one fan. There you go. There you go. Right. Anyway, so let's get a little more serious here and talk about the lineups here. The English are quite desperate here, having lost far too many games of late, put themselves in a bind here, and they are looking a little challenged here. Steve Borthwick is going to have his hands full today for England. Let's see what happens. For England's lineup, let's start with that one, then we'll go to the Springboks lineup, of course, because they're the visiting squad. Give me just a moment here. Get sorted. Why is something isn't quite right here? There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, so let's get to England. Here's your lineup for England, folks. At fullback, Freddie Stewart steps in. Tommy Freeman is on the right wing. Ollie Lawrence and Henry Slade occupy the center. Ollie Sladeholm is over on the left wing. Marcus Smith, brilliant performances of late. Tough loss to New Zealand and this past week to Australia, but Marcus Smith has been playing out of his mind. Jack Van Portley moves into the scrum half position. Ben Earl, Sam Underhill, Chandler Cunningham South showing a lot of potential there, replacing the famous Courtney Laws. George Martin and Mario Itoja are the locks. In the front row, Will Stewart, Jamie George, who's the captain, and Ellis Genge. Off the bench, it's Luke Cowan-Dickey, Finn Baxter, Dan Cole, Nick Isikue, Alex Dombrand, Harry Randall, George Ford, and Tom Roebuck. That is the lineup for England for this contest. And for our Springboks, here we go. For South Africa, Afile Fase is back once again at the fullback position. Chesley Colby returns on the right wing. Jesse Creel, Damien de Allende, probably the best pairing on the planet. The two most productive centers, Jesse Creel and Damien de Allende. Currently, Arnsey wearing the number 11 jersey on the left wing. Mani Lubbock gets the nod at fly half. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. And then we've got Grant Williams at scrum half. That's a good choice. Jasper Wiese, Peter Steph Dutoy, and Sia Khaleesi. 6, 7, and 8, looking really good. Of course, Khaleesi, the captain. And the locks are Arge Sneeman and Eben Etzebeth. We're in good shape there. The front row, Vilko Low makes an appearance. He's back, along with Bongi Ambanambi and Oxenche. A very good front row. Off the bench, we do indeed have a bomb squad of players. Malcolm Marks, Gerhard Steenekamp, Vincent Koch. No drop off there. In fact, maybe a pickup when you bring those players in. And then you have Elric Lowe and Quagga Smith. And after that, Cobus Reinach, Andre Pollard, and Lucanio Am. That is the your Super Brew prediction for this game. I have to look and see. I got the Springboks winning this one, but let me go take a look at that. So that's South Africa, and that's a beautiful shot right there of Twickenham, folks. I took that photograph at the last Sevens tournament at Twickenham. That was on May 29th, 2022. Beautiful sky there, isn't it? Absolutely lovely day it was at Twickenham. Lovely place, nice museum at the stadium. But what a pain in the butt to get to that stadium. It's so out of the way, so difficult to get to. You can't drive there. It's just a mess. All right, welcome back, folks. All right, let me go ahead and put the score up there. 0-0. We haven't started yet. It's pregame, but I don't want to forget about later on. What do I have to say about Pollard? Let me get to that. So, Das Net and Boki and Dis Libuka. Yeah, he's not a Springbok is what he's saying, I guess. All right, so goosebumps leading up to the game. I've got them too. What to say about Pollard? Well, I think Andre Pollard is a very, I think you mean Andre Pollard, but Harry Pollard. He's a fantastic player. I watched him from the when he was the under-20s team or under whatever it was. They were fantastic. Great player. Expected great things of him. He played very well when he came up early on, then got injured, came back, played okay, then played poorly, and he's been up and down. But he can kick, and he's a decent tackler, but he's got some challenges. But he's still a great player. The question was for my Super Brew pick. Let me take a look at that because I've forgotten what I've got there now. So my Super Brew picks, finally I got one right, Scotland, but not. I only got 1 point out of it because they won by so much. Oh, I got Fiji right. Fiji, I said would win. I got that one right. Okay, they came back and won 33-19. I have Romania by 9 over Canada. So, and then I have USA by 5 over Tonga. USA is beating Tonga. Wow. Let me take a look and see if I've got access to that game on Flow Rugby. Let me just do that very quickly here. I don't recall them saying the game was on. USA versus Spain. No, they don't have it. So I'm not really sure where I can find that game. USA, that game apparently is not being broadcast against Tonga. That sucks. USA versus Tonga. Let me see if I can find that. USA versus Tonga Rugby. Who's covering that game? Where to watch? Came on an hour ago. Okay. Rugby Pass. So how do I find it? Rugby Pass TV. There's no damn. Is it on World Rugby? There we go. Rugby Pass. Got it. Live now. USA Tonga. Let's see. Let's see if I've got it here. I do. Must be halftime there. All right, no, you wore the hat, Harry Potter. Oh, you want me to make my prediction with the Harry Potter hat on? All right, so for this game, I have South Africa winning this game by 11. Yep, I have South Africa at 11, and then I have France by 7 in the All Black game. Tomorrow, I picked Georgia to beat Italy and Australia to beat Wales. So they're at halftime there, USA and Tonga. USA wearing better jerseys this time, the dark blue ones. Boy, if USA can beat Tonga, wow. I mean, it's a long way from over. It must be halftime. But if they could beat Tonga, wow, this would be incredible. This would be incredible. Yep. So, yeah. Wow. Should be a good second half, but Southern England takes the cake. You know, well, it's definitely why we're here. But the Eagles, I mean, this Scott Lawrence really got something going here. If the Eagles have got their act together and starting to win the games, they have been very sloppy in the first game. There's Jason Dahm. What a great guy. What a great lock. Great player. Moved him over to lock. He was playing in one of those other positions, but I like Jason Dahm. Used to play with, there's, what's her name? She's out there, the Scottish, Holly Davidson, the Scottish officials, one calling this. The Eagles, I'm watching the replays here. At 18 minutes in, they were trailing 7-5, and did they get it? There's the try. Yep, they awarded a try right under the post. Well done by the Eagles. Yeah, this is pretty good stuff here. There's Jack Issacarro. It's fun to watch USA Nationals. These are guys I know personally from the Atlanta time, from the DC time. So Holly Davidson calling the game over there, so that's exciting. But so what's going to happen here? Springboks should win this game easily, but there's some stuff to watch out for. Now, if I were England, I would spend a lot of time kicking the ball, looking for weaknesses, and the weakness I would go for is Fassi. Not Dignante, Fassi. I would go after Fassi because Fassi's game is not complete, and you might be able to put him under pressure and get some mistakes from there. But you're going to have a lot of challenges. Romania 30, Canada 27. Wow, that's a lot closer game than I expected. I thought Canada would get slaughtered. Romania's been a bit disappointing of late, but Canada was atrocious. Atrocious. Yeah, so, yeah, please become a subscriber, folks, if you're not one already to the channel. So I think if Fassi is a key for England, not that I want to give them any keys, but this is a potential for them to go somewhere with Fassi if they go after him. But, I mean, look at this lineup here. It's pretty good across the board in a lot of ways. Cheslin Colby's back out there, and Curtly Arndt. You are not going to find a better dynamic duo on the left and right wing than that. And the centers are Creel and Damon De Allende. They're the best combination on the planet, in my view. Then the 6, 7, 8 is very solid. Khaleesi, Steph Dutoy, and Jasper Wiese. Locks are fantastic. And the front, it's just really good. This is going to be fantastic. Dinner was pilchards and fish cakes, says Savage Daughter. I would have chosen LaRue over Fassi. Well, I would. I would too. Villy LaRue, this nonsense about getting him to 100 tests and then pushing him out is nonsense. I think Villy LaRue's got a couple more years in the tank. He's playing very well. But now they're going Fassi, so we'll see. But don't forget, Damon Willemse is out. He's also a fullback that slots in there as a starter. So anyway, yeah. So an interesting pick at scrum half, Jack van Poortvliet for the English side. I'm not sure what that's all about, but we'll see. George Ford starts on the bench. Yep. Yeah. So we'll see what happens there. But England's really in a mess. Thank you very much for the subscription, Z-Worm 2. Thank you for that subscription. I do appreciate that. Thank you for joining us here on the program. Yeah. So where's my events box? There it is. Sorry, that thing is not working properly. If I don't close it and turn it back on, then your name stays up there forever, which isn't the intent. Some people don't want their name up there. So, yeah, it is, they're in Tonga, so let me see if I can get a picture of this field. There you go. World Rugby is broadcasting the game since no one else has it. The USA-Tonga game, that is. So, it looks like a fair-sized crowd. But you think the Tonga national side, everybody would show up. The place would be sold out, but apparently not. So, yeah, some U.S. fans in the crowd all the way out there in the Pacific Islands for Tonga. So, England and South Africa, that was about 10 minutes away. I'm going to head and try to get my stream up. Hello, there we go. Watch now. Let's see if I got it up, see if they've gone live. They haven't gone live yet. So, yeah, this one I expect to be very excited. I expect to see a lot of tries scored in this game, and I will settle for nothing less. Nothing less. Welcome to those over on Megaphone Rugby who are tuned in. We really appreciate your patron as well. Be sure to become a subscriber over there and like the video. You can also subscribe to this channel. We really do appreciate that. Anyone who wants to subscribe. But this is going to be epic. Springboks are really on the front foot here. It's been a great season. The only two missteps were the Ireland game. They should not have lost. Dumb decisions late in that game. And then Fassi was one of the ones who made a dumb decision, cost them the game. And then the other one was that loss to Argentina, and Argentina never should have happened. Otherwise, they'd be undefeated this season. It would be awesome. But the Springboks are starting to shape up to look like the dominant All Blacks team that had that decade-long run. I'm not saying they're there yet. They've got some work to prove that, but they are starting to look very good. Very good. So anyway, yeah. So good stuff there. Let me take a look and update here. I have no score here from the Romania-Canada game on Super Brew. I wonder why that is. Not sure. Anyway, but waiting for the second half to start for the USA-Tonga game. And meanwhile, the USA was ahead of Tonga at the World Cup in Osaka. I was at that game in Japan in 2023. And then they took their foot off the gas. And Mark just subscribed. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate your subscription. They took their foot off the gas, and as a consequence, they lost that game and won no games in the 2023 or 2019 Rugby World Cup, which is a shame. And that was their last World Cup game, was against Tonga in 2019 in Osaka. It's a shame that they... Yeah, bad neck injury. Oh, it needs an operation. I know it was an operation. That sucks. Good afternoon, following all along again today. Thank you for that. Behind these eyes, we saw you yesterday. Quagga Smith, best looking man in sport, if you say so. Robert loves the hat. Well, we had the sorting hat on earlier. Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, and what's the other one there? Anyway, not a big Harry Potter fan. Just remember that. Bucks by 20. I think that's fair. They'll be wild tonight, like Nels Pro. Yep. Libbuk is the dead giveaway. You think so? You think so? We'll see. Listen, England's really in trouble here, folks. They lose 5 in a row. Not looking good for them. Let's take a look at what's coming up after this for next week, because next week is going to be big too. So I want to get the Autumn Internationals up here. AUTUM. Autumn Internationals 2024. We've got, for that, let's take a look. Next week is the 22nd. We got France and Argentina. Puma's playing really well, but that's going to be a tough one for him. Ireland has Fiji. Fiji's playing well. Could be a trap game for Ireland, but I don't think so. Wales, South Africa should be another whitewash at Millennium Stadium in Cardiff. That South Africa should roll over top of them. And then Scotland has Australia. Scotland should win that game, but Australia is not becoming a cakewalk. They're becoming a challenging team. And England and Japan. England should win that. So that might be their only win is against Japan. So halftime in Tonga, and it's, as I said, 19-7. But the Eagles can't take their foot off the gas. They have a habit of doing that. This game in Tonga. So, wow. World Rugby's broadcasting that. You can go to Rugby Pass TV, which is World Rugby. It's free if you want to catch part of that USA game. My feed will come up soon. USA and Tonga coming out of the locker room. Ruben de Haas, the South African, now American scrum half for the Eagles. Eagles coming out along with Tonga. All right. And so that'll be the end of the internationals, with the exception of one more game when Ireland, Australia play on the 30th of November after our Thanksgiving holiday here in the U.S. So 486 people currently here. Thanks for tuning in. Bye donkey. Thank you very much for being here, folks. We're getting a few more subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, hit the button. You're going to be treated to a very colorful second contest here today. We already covered the first one with Scotland versus Portugal. Portugal played valiantly, but a lot of dumb mistakes. At least 4, maybe 5 tries, a consequence of Portugal throwing the ball to a Scotland player right into their arms and no defenders back. So big mistakes there. But Portugal played their heart out. For the Eagles in Tonga, if they can win this, that would be huge. Back-to-back victories on the road. They were just in Portugal. Now they're all the way over in Tonga. That's traveling all the way around the planet for this game. AJ McGinty's out there. I just saw that now, the fly half for the Eagles. Holly Davidson's ready to go. Got a big smile on her face. I don't know what she's so happy about. She's talking about the game. She's probably happy because in the Pacific Islands, it's probably a lot warmer than it is in Scotland right now. That's for darn sure. USA Eagles ready to start the second half over there, and we're still waiting for our coverage to start for England and South Africa. And Tonga gets the restart, and they are off and running. Eagles in trouble here. They better. Oh, Jason Dom does a nice tackle there. Beautiful tackle by Dom. The Eagles have a red card. I didn't see that. Wow. I wonder why they got a red card. That's not helpful. Wow. Second half underway. Tonga with the ball and a penalty against the Eagles. They're going to. Oh, that wasn't the mark. Got to come back for the mark. Tonga tried to run with it straight away. So it's about 36 meters away for the Eagles. They get a penalty. I'm not sure what the penalty was for. Holly Davidson did not signal the reason for the penalty. So, yeah, short a player, the Eagles. They have 3 tries, but they're short. All right, about 5 minutes away from the feed here for the Springboks. And I think this is going to be an epic game, folks, an epic game for South Africa. Charles Watson, we are missing Sasha, but this is good practice for the boys. Yeah, Sasha Feinberg Umguzula is out. So is Steven Kitsoff. What did Charmaine say? Kicks well for the Stormers, but absolutely crap for the Bucks. Red card was because he voted for Kamala Harris. 20-minute red card, though. I hope it is. I don't know. It doesn't indicate whether it's a 20-minute red card. Tonga throws the line out away, and the Eagles come away with it. Ruben de Haas, the Eagles scrum half, passing it across. So the Eagles here are going to look for a clearance kick from deep in their own territory. De Haas sends it back. Oh, they didn't. They decided to run with it. Then they kick finally. That ball goes quite a ways, but it bounces off the top of the stadium and back into the stands. Where's the mark going to be? Nate Augsburger with the kick there. Not sure how much territory picked up. Eagles wearing much more attractive jerseys this week. The last ones were hideous. This blue jersey with the trim on the sleeves and a star in the middle. This is nice. I like this Eagles jersey. So it's Tonga line out from the 21-meter line, trailing by 12 points, but the Eagles with a red card. That's not a good sign. Been an interesting day so far. How's that Romania game? Somebody got a score on that one for me? So Romania versus, who are they playing again? That's Spain. Oh, the audience is dropping off here. People popping in. We don't have the game. It starts in a few minutes. Don't leave, folks. You're going to get some fantastic commentary, exciting stuff here. Lynette Kutz says, I think it's going to be a tough game. Some people are saying that. I don't think so. I don't think so. Eagles got the ball, but I think there was a penalty. Yeah, Holly Davidson called a penalty. Eagles got to be careful here. They're getting a lot of penalties down low. They're going to wind up getting a card if they're not careful. Holly Davidson bringing everyone back over here. Yep. Collapsing them all. So what are they going to do? Go for the post or the corner? Boy, Holly Davidson's smiling again. She's having a blast out here in Tonga. I don't know what's going on. Really having a good time. Collapsing the ball was the call. They're going to kick to the corner. Eagles need to stop him here. I thought they were serious about why the red card. Then you said because they voted for Kamala Harris. Oh, dear God. That's too much. That's too much. All right, my feed has started from England. I've got it as they're announcing the lineups. And, yeah, so cool beans. That's good. I never trust Peacock TV to make sure they deliver my feed. But we've got it now. Autumn International Series. Autumn Nations. We've got England and South Africa from Twickenham. Places filling up. Pretty full. Huge crowd. It's dark there, of course. And once again, for those just tuning in, let me go ahead and do the lineups before they come out on the pitch here. For those just tuning into the game, let's go with England very quickly here. Let's get the England lineup back up there. Here you go. So for England, it's Freddie Stewart at fullback, Tommy Freeman on the right wing, Ollie Lawrence, Henry Slade in the center, Ollie Sladeholm on the left wing, Marcus Smith at fly half, Jack van Poortvliet at scrum half, Ben Earl, Sam Underhill, Chandler, Cunningham South, George Martin, and Mario Itoje are your locks. In the front row, it's Will Smith, Jamie George, who is the captain, and Ellis Genge. Off the bench, Luke Cowan, Dickey, Finn Baxter, Dan Cole, Nick Isikiwe, Alex Dombrandt, Harry Randall, George Ford, and Tom Roebuck. Temperature will be around 6 degrees Celsius. Woo, a little bit chilly there. Andrew Brace from Ireland is the official. The assistant referees are Chris Busby from Ireland and Egan Cross from Ireland. And Ben Whitehouse is the TMO for this game. Let's look at the Springboks lineup. For the Springboks, it's Ophelia Fase at the fullback position. Cheslin Colby, who appears in that photograph, is on the right wing. Jesse Creel, Damien De Allende in the center. Kurtley Arnsey on the left wing. Monty Libbek at the fly half. Grant Williams is a scrum half. Jasper Wiese, Peter Steph Dutoy, Sia Khaleesi, a brilliant 6, 7, and 8 lineup. The locks are Arge Seaman and Eben Etzebeth. In the front row, Vilko Low makes a return. Bongambanami and Oxen Shea. Oh, the Eagles have just scored a try. Ruben De Haas. I didn't see what happened. Wow. Eagles have just scored another try. Wow. And we're underway in England. So England have kicked off. We're underway here, folks. Grant Williams to dig it out. Ball's box kicked, high chase by Kurtley Arnsey. And taken, and Khaleesi's there for the tackle. Boy, the Bucks have got their ire up here. Big chase down as England gets back onside from their own 42-meter line. England loses the ball loose. Eben Etzebeth puts the pressure on, and Poortvliet goes forward. He's tackled there. England wearing these odd white jerseys with stripes down the side, sort of. South Africa wearing the classic green and gold. Call to use it, Poortvliet. Andrew Berry saying use it. This guy hates to reward people for the scrum. All right. And that ball stolen by Jasper Wiese, but there was a knock-on by South Africa before that. Turnover was good, but there was a knock-on before that. So, wow, we're underway here. So this is fantastic. The USA side having gotten themselves another try. Did they get the conversion? They got the conversions 26-7 now in that game. Eagles winning. Over here, it's 0-0. England and South Africa. We're underway. Just a short period into the game. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Be sure to stick around with us. 1 minute, 31 seconds into the contest. Freddie Stewart on camera. It's a scrum to England. Bind. Set. And Andrew Brace does not like to award scrum penalties to South Africa, so we'll see what happens here. The thing is going sideways. South Africa blows them backwards. They get it out of there, though. England goes forward. Monty Libbok on the tackle. Marcus Smith kicks it to the wing. There's nobody over here. Cheslin Colby closes. Chases on. The ball's kicked down inside 22. Colby gets it, but he's in trouble. He kicks it. That's a pretty good kick falling out of bounds by Cheslin Colby, but England picks up a lot of territory. 2 minutes, 15 seconds into the contest. Line out goes deep. Oh, Sia Khaleesi puts the hammer down, but England comes away with it. Ollie Slayboom goes forward. My goodness, that lineup. Khaleesi just gave him a breadbasket slam tackle. Now Jasper Wiese in for a big tackle. Marcus Smith out on the outside again, this time into the hands of Sladeholm. England down to 10 meters. Itoja with a carry. He's driven backwards. Great work by Peter Steph Dutoy. They go back to the middle. Sam Underhill with the ball. Now Portfleet. This is it. Oh, I thought they were going to drop. Go. Marcus Smith cuts back the other way. He sees space. Down the sideline comes Marcus Smith. He offloads it. It's going to be a try for England. Damn it. Damn it. Slayboom with a try. What the hell kind of defense is that? What was that? What was that? Unbelievable. Ollie Sladeholm gets the try. And England draws first blood just 3 minutes into the contest. What kind of defense? And Marcus Smith made all that happen. His vision. Etzebeth charged up and he went the wrong way, and that just opened it up. And Sladeholm gets the try. My goodness. This is not what we expect to happen. My goodness. Unbelievable. Sladeholm with the try. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Steve Bortwick obviously happy about that. Got that ski slope nose. Marcus Smith for the conversion. He's down to 3 seconds. Here's the kick. Looks like it's going to be good. 7-0. The crowd goes wild. South Africa needs to wake up. They act like they're still on the plane. England 7, South Africa nothing. Ouch is right, Raymond Goddard. Maryland, England does score. That's correct. 7-0. And this is not the way we want this game to start. My goodness. Etzebeth went on the wrong side and opened that space up. Yeah, the commentator's saying exactly the same thing right now that I said. Etzebeth left that space open, went the wrong side. That ball bounces on the turf, picked up by Schneeman on the restart, and South Africa has it. Grant Williams has a knock on. It did. So England gets a scrum. Another mistake by South Africa. That's 2 huge mistakes early on. Etzebeth and Grant Williams now. Not good. Not good. Logan Roberts, welcome to you. All right, let's see how the Springboks scrum does this time. They didn't get anything last time. Crouch. Bind. Set. Whistle blows. Oops, he's warning England. He said bind. They didn't bind when they were told to. England with their own Indian in the front row, Ellis Genge. Here we go with the swing low. Good God, I hate that about Twickenham. Just carry them away on stretchers after the game. Set. Oh, Springboks driving back hard. Where's the penalty? What bullshit is this? Unbelievable. Brace, I hate this guy when it comes to scrums. England retains possession. Portfleet told to use it. He kicks it high into the air. Who's going to get this? Curtly Ironsay gets it, knocks it back to Grant Williams. It bounces off of Monty Libbok, not paying attention. And England has the ball. Another unforced error by South Africa. Marcus Smith looking for 50-22. He's going to get it. Unless Colby can get there. Colby got there just in time. And now he's going to kick it back. That's a terrible kick. What the heck was that? Another unforced error. It's like 5 unforced errors in the first 7 minutes. An error a minute. Good Lord. Peter Jakobsen, welcome to you. Genge will throw it in for England from 24 meters away. It was a terrible clearance kick. They go deep, and Argie Slayman snails it. Slayman's off and loose. Etzebeth, he went high. Nearly lost it, but held on to the ball. But they lost their momentum. And now, come on, they're fighting for the ball. Jasper Wiese and Bongi fighting for the ball. Grant Williams, finally. Monty Libbok with a high ball. What the hell is that? It went backwards. What is going on here? Get your heads out of your rectums. 7 unforced errors. Gee, many crickets. What was that? He kicked the ball backwards. Yeah, Rossi asking the same question on the bench. What the hell's going on out here? Good Lord. USA 26-12 now. 53 minutes in, and they're driving again. Good Lord. Man, this is an atrocious performance by South Africa. Absolutely atrocious. Big scrum. Bind. Set. And England went straight to the ground. No penalty. What the hell? Seriously. Grant Williams kicks it down the pitch. This is BS. Andrew Brace needs to have a lesson on how to call scrums. Stewart kicks it high in the air, and England gets it back. But then they knock it on. No, they did knock it on. I think they did knock it on, yes. I mean, England went straight to ground there. There's a penalty on England here for being off their feet. He's off his feet on the floor playing the ball. So South Africa gets a first break as Stewart makes a mistake. Unbelievable. I mean, that scrum, they went straight to ground. No penalty is called. .9:31 in the game. They must not play by the stars. They're in the opposite hemisphere. Please let us not insult Monty. Who's insulting Monty? Oh, there it is. Okay. Rob says he's looking for a job. All right, so he kicks for some territory, so they don't get much out of that. He gained 16. What the heck is that? 16 meters. He got 70 meters to gain. He gained 16 meters. Oh, that was atrocious, too. That's 8 unforced errors. Line out. They go way deep, and Curtly Ironsay comes down with it. Well done by Ironsay. Peter Steph Dutoy with the ball, his first carry. Grant Williams has to dig that ball out of there. Etzebeth comes charging up. He's taken down pretty well, and he's not releasing. There he goes, finally. South Africa is not really proving anything at the moment. Grant Williams is going to go wide. Libbok kicks it high into the air. That's a better kick. Who's going to get this? Cheslin Colby goes up and comes down with it. Brilliant work by Cheslin Colby. Now the Springboks in front on the front foot. They go the opposite side. Argie Slayman to the wing. Oh, he's got out there. Fosse's out there. But no one, they were ready for him. Grant Williams is on the loose. He breaks loose. No support. He's all by himself. Grant Williams. Booker. Booker! Grant Williams scores for the Bucks. Yamo! I told you this is the scrum half. Been saying that ever since before the World Cup. Grant Williams with the try. 17 caps his fourth try. Brilliant work by Grant Williams. Oh, 100% solo effort. He slipped through the line. He had two more players coming, cuts back, and it goes right under the post. Grant Williams with a try. Booker. That's more like it. Grant Williams, the playmaker. He and Cobus Reinach. I'm telling you, man. No question. These are the guys. It was a sensational effort there by Grant Williams. Lubbock converts it 7-7. We have a new ball game. All these unforced errors need to stop so we can start running away with this game. R1 says, Lekker boys. Temba Motsalatha, welcome to you. Otsi Hilijang, Temba. Kisse Hilisentle here. Wow, Grant Williams, great work. Fantastic. 7-7 now, 12 minutes in. That's better. Here's the restart. And England knocks it up in the air. Did they knock it on? I'm not sure. I guess it went backwards. They got it. And now they kick it to the corner. But that'll be a Springbok line out. Van Poortvliet kicked a little too far. So it'll be a line out for the Springboks. But the Bucks have got to be careful there. You can't let England get the restart. 12:40 now in the contest. Sunette, you're back. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, Sunette. Louisa Vermeulen says, don't worry. The Bucks are not warmed up yet. Is Dwayne Vermeulen injured? He's retired now. That's right. Bungie goes deep. Oh, my good. R.G. Slayman had to go way up for that. Vilko low with a carry. Oh, he's dragging players with him. But sideways, not forward. Grant Williams looking for the clearance. And that ball's kicked. Oh, lost backwards. Almost into touch. England's lucky there. Sladenham. Now comes Stewart up to the 10-meter line. Oh, he breaks through. Stewart, what a great carry. Down to 30 meters. It was a brilliant carry. Picked up a good 20 meters. Ellis Genge with a carry now. Ball's out. Who was that? Was Jasper Wiese in there? So who's got the ball? I can't tell. I think England has the ball. Wow. Atoja with a carry. Atoja's, and there's Pieter-Steph du Toit. Pieter-Steph du Toit stole it. Jasper Wiese. Whoa, what's the penalty? Hands in the ruck. I thought the ball was laying on the turf. Of course it's hands in the ruck. He reached in there and grabbed it. He was on his feet. What's the penalty for? Let's see it again. I don't know about that. They're going to go for the post. So Pieter-Steph du Toit now is making a mistake that we can't afford. They're going to go for the points. This is money for Marcus Smith. Logan Roberts says, "Go Boca, you like a ding." I think we're talking about Western Province, you like a ding. Not this Curry Cup season. Oh, atrocious. Thanks to the 400 people currently in here. Really appreciate it. Hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please become one. Could really use it. Marcus Smith lining up the kick here. 30 seconds on the shot clock. So we're getting a few subscribers here, but we'd love to get a lot more subscribers. It's like Donald Trump. We want more. We want the best. It's going to be the biggest. It's going to be the best ever. You're going to love it. Not going to love this kick. Marcus Smith down to 13 seconds on the clock. Here comes the kick. That's going to be money right downtown Hollywood and Vine. 10-7, and England now leads South Africa in a stunner at this point. 10-7. My goodness. Let's take a look over on the Eagles. 33-12 now for the Eagles. Here's a restart. Eagles, the Bucks send it And England comes away with it. Toja couldn't get it, but it went backwards. Call to use it already. Portfleet, that was pretty quick for him. Oh, charge down. That's a bad charging. Oh, he couldn't get there. Market charged out again. It's in the try zone. Who's going to get there? Yes. Yes. Peter Steph through to it. Booker. Yamo. Oh, man. The Bucks. What a try. Oh, my goodness. Etzebat charged it down initially. And then Marcus Smith kicks it. And it just Toy blocks it. And it just takes a nice curve and stays in for Peter Steph through Toy. And the Bucka get a try. Those arms like an eagle. What a kind bounce it was. My goodness. I'm loving it. It's like McDonald's. Peter Steph through Toy with a try. Wow. Wow. And he missed the kick. Hit the post. Monty Lebeck already missing. The announcers are trying to cry about Eben Etzebeth being offside. He wasn't. He wasn't offside. Oh, for me, he's offside. I want to see it again. Too late. Cry in your beer. Here's a restart. 12-10 is the score. South Africa with the restart. They have possession. Grant Williams digs it out. Brings it to the near side. Bongi Mbonambi charging forward. He's tackled. Ball comes loose. R.K. Stamen running up the pitch. Looking for help. There, he's got the offload to Khaleesi. Khaleesi's on the loose. Khaleesi offloads. South Africa's on the front foot now, charging down the pitch. Wilco Low bounces off of one player going forward. Grant Williams looking for help. Jasper Visa drops his head. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. Cunningham South just blown away like a paperweight. De Allende. Oh, but they got him. They drive Damien De Allende. Jesse Creel's over there. They got an advantage now. South Africa's playing a penalty advantage. They kick it over the top. Chase is on. Ball's available. Picked up by Chesley Colby. Was overrun by England. Down to the 22. South Africa still playing advantage. Hands in the ruck. Hands in the ruck. Hands in the ruck. Come on, man. Make the damn call. Kick to the wing. That's a terrible kick by Monty Lebeck. I don't know what the hell he was doing. Got a penalty advantage here. Good God. Stupid kick. He kicked it right to Stewart. High tackle is what the call was. The TV announcers, initially, I didn't think it was high. Oh, my God. They're a bunch of crybabies. TV announcers are supposed to be objective. Oh, my God. He's got him around the throat. Grant Williams is tackled around the throat by Stewart. And he's smiling like that wasn't high. Dude, your arm was like right here. Give me a break. Monty Lebeck missed. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, Monty's already cost us 2 points. Now he kicks to the corner. Yep, that is a poor kick. The TV announcer's saying he's not kicking well. I agree. Instead of a 5-meter line out, we have a 16-meter line out. Another terrible kick by Monty Lebeck. It's overthrown, and Damien De Allende has it. De Allende goes forward. Grant Williams gets over there. Peter Steph Dutoy, he's tackled immediately. Bucks 7 meters away in front of the post. Grant Williams goes to the far side. Eben Etzebeth hands it off. They pick up a couple meters there. And on the ground, England is playing the ball again in the ruck. Hands in the ruck again. No call. Etzebeth hit high, tackled, but a legal tackle. And there's a penalty there, not releasing the tackle. They've been doing this all day long. About damn time you kick the call. England's work at the ruck is all illegal. Now Monty can get a 5-meter kick because it's a 10-meter line. All right, so now we get a 5-meter line out on the far side of the pitch. South Africa needs to get a try here. They should be on the bench of the airport. Big Mac is cardboard. Yeah. Focus on game, not money. I am focusing on the game. Bogey goes to R.G. Snyman. He drives forward, but he's going to be held up. Nope, he gets short. Thank goodness. He was going to be held up like that. Okay, Pieter-Steph du Toit picks it up and goes. Driving forward, du Toit. England's just lying on top of the ball. There's another advantage. How about a warning for a freaking card here? Sia Khaleesi ready to come out of there. He drives forward. Khaleesi almost over. Grant Williams. Tamani Libick, he kicks to the wing. Colby, gonna walk in. Cheslin Colby. Booker. Cheslin Colby. It sounds like a home game. You should hear the crowd. It sounds like a Bucks home game. Wow. Cheslin Colby with a try. Wow, this was brilliant. I'm watching the replay now. Monty Libick, that's a great kick, but he had to wait for it. And he just walks in. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Cheslin Colby. Stewart had him, but he overran it. Monty Libick. This one he gets 19-10. Yeah, the first 5 minutes were total crap. Things looking a lot better now. Things looking a lot better here. 7 unforced errors in 7 minutes. And they're all costly. England barely goes to 10 meters. South Africa knocks it back in the air. Khaleesi gets it. Great job by Sia Khaleesi getting that ball. Grant Williams now. The ruck is formed. Call to use it already. Grant Williams digs it out. Pieter-Steph du Toit charging forward. Gets off one tackle. Keeps going forward. He's brought down by Jamie George. Grant Williams. Kicked high into the air, and Etzebeth gives chase. Knocked backwards. Who's going to get it? Right to R.G. Snyman. Boy, he's having a big day. David Dialetti. We go wide. Jesse Creel now. Creel can't avoid the tackle. He releases, gets up again. Oh, Monty Libick is lying on the pitch, injured. Monty Libick is down. He's up. Penalty for being off their feet against South Africa. Neck roll. What? Neck roll. Neck roll is the call. Monty Libick is still down getting treatment. And this against Fassi, a neck roll. Told you, Apele Fassi is one of my concerns in this game. Let's see the play. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, against Slade. He definitely, yeah. That's not good. So we turn the ball over, and England's going to kick for the corner here. So Libick is going to stay in the game. He gets up. Yeah, Monty Libick wants to know about he got hit late. Yeah, he was committed, though, so it's a fine tackle. He thought he got tackled with the ball gone, but he got hit right in the ribs. So Monty Libick stays in the game. Not sure how fit he is, though. England goes uncontested line out. Cunningham South comes down with it. They come away from it. They cut back. They're down to just 10 meters away now, England. Driving forward. Libick is in there. They drive. Oh, inside the 5-meter line. England now charging. Itoja. Oh, wow. What a tackle by Jasper Wiese. Five meters out. They go wide. Ollie Lawrence tackled over there. Ben Earl tackled. Springboks up to the task as far. Not now. He's through. And it's a try. Sam Underhill. Oh, my goodness. It looked like the Bulls defense there. Leaking like a sieve. Sam Underhill, his third international try in 39 caps. Wow, that was too easy. And it all started because Fosse's neck roll. Amanda Drury became a subscriber. Thank you for that, Amanda. Oh, my goodness. All because of Fosse's neck roll. We had the ball, and he does a neck roll. Terrible defense by Vilko Low there. Unbelievable. That sucks. That sucks. Oh, man. Shot clock down to 13. Marcus Smith. 19-17. Boy, England's playing inspired. This is much better than him. Yep, I'd take Fosse and Monty out of the game right now. Yep. Neither one is doing anything to help their side. Well, Monty's probably in a lot of pain with those ribs after that shot he took. What's going on with Helen? Helen, you can support however you like. Who said you can't support somebody? Restart, and England has it. Nearly saw South Africa get that, but they didn't quite come away with it. Helen, you can support whoever you like. Eagles are leading 33-17 in the 68th minute, so it looks like they should be able to win that. Should be. Oh, charged down by Etzebeth again! Marcus Smith picks it up. England comes to the near side. They come up over the 22. Cheslin Colby comes out to the wing. Ball's kicked forward. That's going to be inside the 22. Let it go over the try line. Touchdown there by Fosse. So it'll be a goal line kick. Wow. Wow. Etzebeth charged that one down again. But England turned that crap into sunshine. I'm saying Etzebeth was offside there. He might have been. Goal line kick goes out just past the 22. And, Curtly Arnser is there for a tackle. Cunningham South, what a big hit. Wilco Low and Bongyamanami in there. England with the ball. Driving towards the 22. That's Ollie Lawrence. He's down at the 22. Khaleesi with a tackle. Marcus Smith offloads back to the inside, back to the 22. Ball's available. Portfleet to Itoja. Itoja, middle of the field, into the 22. Vilco Low with a tackle. Marcus Smith. Oh, ball's up in the air. England has knocked it on. Oh, they turned it over, does England, 29 minutes into the game. Yes, we need more tries. 440 viewers. Well, something like that. Hit the like button, folks. Oh, man. Courtney Arnsay just gave him a breadbasket tackle. That was awesome. It was awesome. Courtney Arnsay getting it done. Getting it done. Meat tenderizer. Clock is stopped. Both teams congregate in the center of the pitch. I'm not sure why we stopped. This is a TV timeout. They're getting water. So we'll have a scrum here to the Springboks. Still with the clock stopped. Their wingers are small, but they can tackle. Oh, they can. Curtly Arnsay and Cheslin Colby, he's just freaking like Mike Tyson, man. Poof, he just blow right through you. Crouch. Bind. Set. Grant Williams puts it in the pipe, and England goes down again. This time they're rewarded a penalty. Springboks win a penalty finally on the scrum. Every time they've taken them down and pushed them backwards, and this time they finally get a penalty. So England's charged for collapsing the scrum as Ellis Genge retreats. Got blood coming out of his right ear. So Lubbock kicks for distance. That's a much better kick. Finds the sideline. That's a much better kick. So the ball could come up for the line out. Bongiam Benambi will throw it in. And it goes to Etzebeth. Etzebeth, Grant Williams cuts back. He's on the loose again. Grant Williams is loose. Grant Williams down to the 22. Brilliant work. It's stolen. LC Banks, thank you for becoming a subscriber. Oh, man. Grant Williams, dynamic again. Itoja drives forward, taken down by Peter Steph Dutoy. 31 minutes into the contest now. Etzebeth looking. Doesn't block that one. Fossey driven into touch. He loses the ball forward. The English commentators are kind of salty. They're very salty, Wanting Turtle. Timothy's getting a coffee break. So we have a England line out now. Jamie George to throw it in. Only 3 players in the line out. 4 players. And Cunningham South comes away with it. Here comes England charging up the pitch. They've got space. Oh, what a nice carry by Ben Earl. Down the 10-meter line. Oh, that one's charged down by the Bucks. Monty Libbik hit it. And Jesse Creel comes down with it about 10 meters away on the Springboks side of the pitch. Fossey kicks it down the pitch. Just in front of the 22, Marcus Smith catches it. Fossey gave a long chase. He runs into Marcus Smith and falls down. Etzebeth, and Earl has it now. Oh, man, great work by England. They're very inspired this game thus far. Marcus Smith's going to get through. Oh, Fossey chases him down. And he got a good smell of his undercarriage there. That ball's kicked through. That's going to find the try zone again. And Colby will be there. Goal line drop kick. England had a great chance there, and they messed it up there. Magda Garika, thank you for becoming a subscriber, along with Sean Haywood. And there's Sean Haywood. Thank you very much. All these players do need to do better. That's right. Crazy stuff here. Marcus Smith, man, is dangerous. It's about even. 248 meters, 220 meters, 44 carries, 37 carries. Yeah, pretty even stats here, and the score line shows it. 19-17, approaching halftime. 33 minutes. Now, the clock has stopped again. I didn't see why. Is there a player injured? Marcus Smith is just playing lights out again. He's the best player on the... Oh, no. Oxenche is injured. His knee. His knee's messed up. Gerhard Steenkamp comes in for Oxenche. He looks seriously injured. Gerhard Steenkamp is in the game now. Oxenche. That looks like a wicked injury. Blood pouring out. Looks like the leg is torn open, it looks like. Hope he's okay. Goal line drop kick. That's not going to go very far at all. And Jesse Creel knocks it on. Marcus Smith, they're playing a knock-on advantage. He kicks it over the top. Cheslin Colby's going to take the mark. But they were playing an advantage. Is it over? No, Colby kicks it back the other way. I guess it was over. And that finds touch. What a great kick by What a great kick by Cheslin Colby. Man, that was brilliant. Takes him all the way from his 5-meter line up to about 35 meters the other direction. Just found touch there. That was brilliant. Found the line. Cheslin Colby, great job. Blood pressure, yeah. False Corneliuson. Jamie George throws it in, and nearly stole him, and Arge Stamen's there for the tackle. Boy, England screwed up the lineup. They're lucky they got the ball back. Portfleet nearly charged down again by Etzebath. That ball doesn't go very far. Oh, courageous effort by Cheslin Colby. He comes down with it. Grant Williams digs it out. Bongyam Benambi. Grant Williams. Fossey kicks it high into the air. He just doesn't have Villy's skills. And England comes away with it. Stewart, good job. Inside the 10-meter line. Oh, that's about nearly tackles. The ball comes loose. Genge runs into Vilko Lowe. Big tackle there by Lowe. 34-38 in the first half. Approaching halftime here. Here's a clearance kick by Marcus Smith. High. Well, not really a clearance kick. A box kick instead. Knocked backwards. South Africa has it. Come on, England's all in the freaking ruck there. But somehow South Africa comes away with it thanks to Arge Stamen, who's having a hell of a game. Itoja makes a tackle. Monty Lubeck kicks it to the wing. Kurtley Arnse's over there. He overruns it. Stewart is loose. Here comes England. They kick it up the pitch. Nobody's back on defense. Somebody better get there. And unbelievable. South Africa cocking up, stinking up the place. Lubeck just got there and knocked it into touch. They're booing. Why, is it South Africa's ball? So what happened here? Why they're booing? Oh, boy. Oh, he's crying because Lubeck, it went off his shoulder, but that wasn't nothing wrong with that. 35-52. Oh, Rossi will be chewing some butt at halftime for sure. Yeah, Colby is boss, Daniel. Krieger. Playing in Twickenham, the Bucks are the underdogs. It will take max effort to beat. Hans, it shouldn't take a max effort. It should be easy. Cheslin Colby is married. That's correct. He was living in France. I've got a coffee mug from his team in Toulouse when I went to the World Cup. So we got a scrum over here. Clock is still stopped at 35-52. I don't know who's getting treated now. What's going on? We seem to be spending a lot of time here. Is this TV timeouts? What's going on? Green blood. What do you mean green blood? We're talking about the Vit cunt. Yes. Bongi's out there. He's talking to the Vit cunt. Vit cunt. I love it. Oh, they've forgotten about it, but I haven't. Vit cunt. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Scrum. Let me check on the Eagles. It's 78 minutes, Eagles 36-17. They're going to win this game. Minute and a half left. And this one collapses, so we blow the whistle and restart it. The scrum. Genge looks wiped out. On the other side, Will Stewart looks pretty happy. That's right. Vit Kant will be a story for years. So he's telling him, bring it together like this. You can see the camera on the official. Andrew Brace, he's doing this. The Englishmen are asking, what? So do we go here? We go there? What's going on? All right, come on. The Bucks need to win a scrum here, big time. Well, that's their ball. They need to win a scrum. So it was South Africa's ball. I disagree. That should have been England's ball. Fine. Look like it went off of Monty's shoulder. Set. And they win a penalty. Oh, there we go. England just collapsed like that. So, boy, that Vilko Low in that front row really making a big difference there. So, Genge having all kinds of trouble in the scrum. So, Monty Libbik needs to get us some territory here, but he's close to that touch line. Here's the kick. He's going to find touch. How far did he get it, though, is the question. That's a pretty good kick, but where's the mark? England, 2 scrum penalties already. It could have been a penalty on every scrum. Rugby saying of the century. Maybe. There's Stick and Rossi. Okay, that's out about 10-meter line. It's a good kick. Arge Stamen comes down with it. Grant Williams sends it over the middle to Monty Libbik. He kicks it and it chases on from Colby. Or is that Kurt Lee Arnse? Kurt Lee runs right past it. Sia Khaleesi. England gets that ball. And then a penalty for being off their feet. Or not releasing. Oh, that's a kickable penalty if we had Pollard out there. But with Monty, they're probably going to go for the corner here. Coming up on halftime, South Africa needs to score again. What are we doing? We're going to go for the post. Monty's going for the post. Oh, God. Oh, man. So that was Jasper Wiese who got that steal. Good job. So it's up to Monty now, folks. Khaleesi and Jasper Wiese. I tell you, that 6, 7, 8 is a fantastic matchup. Dutoy, Wiese, and Peter Sia Khaleesi. This is about 47, 48 meters straight on. Monty Libbik at sea level, not at altitude. 48 meters is the distance. Noxolo Sitole, he stresses us all out, brother. Stresses all out. I'm a Stormers fan. He really stresses out. Okay, fingers crossed. Here we go. We're going to talk to the gods, and that's going to go wide right. Not even close. Not even close. Jeez. Oh, my goodness. So Slade clears it, and the Springboks get a line out. Another missed kick. So, Box line out 30 meters away. Bongi throws it in. Good job, Peter Steph Dutoy this time. Sia Khaleesi comes away with it to Grant Williams. A little bit of a forward pass. That was a forward pass to Wiese. Wiese gets up, not held in the tackle. Grant Williams. Peter Steph Dutoy pushes the ball backwards. Grant Williams goes wide. Oh, Etzebeth knocks it on. Oh, man. Right off his chest. Marcus Smith with the ball. Knock on it. Springboks. Wow. Springboks turn it over again. Port Fleet kicks it into touch. That's halftime. Wow. Squandered opportunities. And Eagles should have their game over now. Yep, looks like it's over. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow, that sucks. Romania, Canada, that game's over. I had Romania winning by 9. They won by 8. Almost perfect on that one. You got the USA winning by 5 and winning by much more. Yeah. Oh, pain over here. Yeah, this is very disappointing, folks. Very disappointing first half as the Springboks just really squander great opportunities here. Thanks to 525 people currently here. Be sure to hit the like button and become a subscriber on the channel, folks. It costs nothing. Really, it's free. Absolutely free. You can become a paying member if you like. That's nice.
That was easy.
Thanks a lot. We ought to be doing better in this, gaining subscribers in this stream. This would be nice to pick up a lot more. We only have one more test match this season that's really going to draw a big crowd, and that's the Wales one. This should be the one where we get a lot of subscribers. You know, that Nelsport game, we gained 650 subscribers. Well, Monty's in the locker room smiling. What are you smiling about? You're playing for shite, buddy. Playing terrible. But they seem confident. They're perfectly kind. We've got 5 points left on the pitch by Monty Libbik. 5 points already. 2 points on the first conversion and 3 points on that easy penalty straight on there. Pollard probably would have hit in that one for sure. Anyway. Yikes. So, Anyway, Rossi will be ranting at halftime. I agree 100%. Playing at Twickenham, the Bucks are the underdogs. Okay, well, this is way behind. Why is my chat so far behind here? Let me refresh my chat over here. All right. Dipfus miss. Yeah, it is a miss. All right. Bring Polly on. If Monty plays, all supporters need... Please stop and watch the game. Oh, there we go. Orkarabetsa Motong Wilco is, yeah, he's been pretty good. He missed one tackle, but Eben Etzebeth has been back and forth. He's been good and he's been terrible. He cost us a try with a bad tackle decision where he went forward. So thanks to those subscribers who just subscribed a few moments ago. Appreciate that. Sean and the ladies, thank you so much for that. Daniel Kruger says substitution. International game, 5 points lost is a lot. It is arc precision. That's 5 wasted points. Yep, and it hurts. Now, if they've been hard kicks, I wouldn't say wasted point, but these were easy. So halftime, wow, tries by Slade Holm and Underhill. And for the Springboks, it's Grant Williams, Cheslin Colby, and Peter Steph Dutoy. Yeah, Peter Steph Dutoy's try was unbelievable. That was incredible. Such amazing stuff. Etzebeth started by blocking it, and then it was picked up by Marcus Smith, and then Peter Steph Dutoy chased that one down, blocked it, and then the ball just took a nice bounce. It could easily have gone in a touch, but it went to the try zone, and it bounced inwards. And that's how Peter Steph Dutoy, who was chasing it down, was able to get to it. So halftime at Twickenham, full house. And it's South Africa leading by 2. Here's the halftime stats. That's what I was waiting on. There we go. So halftime stats, we got 54 carries for England, just 41 carries for South Africa. Now the meters made is being spread out. England has 343 in the first half and 228 for the Springboks. That was 649, I think, for Scotland in their game. Tackles, 60 South Africa, 54 England. Missed tackles, 16 and 14. That's atrocious. That is atrocious. That is absolutely terrible statistics. 16 tackles in the first half, missed, 14 by England. 30 missed tackles. Yep, 10 minutes in second half. Yeah, there'll be a bomb squad stuff going on. But I tell you, that injury to Oxenche looked wicked. Looked absolutely wicked. That looked, I couldn't, it looked like, almost looked like the muscle was torn out of the leg. I mean, I'm embellishing, but oof, it was terrible, 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 terrible. Yeah, so most meters made, Grant Williams 63 because he had that big run. Marcus Smith with 48, Stewart with 44, Earl with 43, and Slade Holm with 39. There's some try scores in that mix. So, yeah. Good stuff from a few of the players, but just not the best performance overall. South Africa needs to get their act together at halftime. They've got a lot of work to do in the second half. England does not need to be encouraged. They do not need to win this game. We cannot lose this game. We cannot lose this game, I say again. Yeah, so let's see what happens here in the second half. But Rossi must have to shave his head. What, if they lose? I don't think that's going to be a pretty sight, Rossi with no hair. They're cutting off their supply by their scrummy, okay? Yeah, Sasha Feinberg Umguzulu's injury is pretty bad, apparently. So I'm not sure when we're going to see him again. They're showing the replays of during the game here. So we were treated to some pretty good games in the end, folks. The Ireland-Argentina game turned out to be a hell of a game, and Argentina was theirs to win at the death knell, and they didn't get it done. Really unfortunate for them. And they lost 22-19 yesterday. We covered that game. It was a good game. And then we had Scotland earlier. Scotland just went all over Portugal, but we expected that. Portugal's really outclassed. It's really a Tier 2 nation. They were beaten by the Eagles last week. It looks like the Eagles won this week. So, yeah, let me get the final score there. USA, it doesn't have a final score in here. I think it's 36-17 or something like that. Boy, Super Bowl is taking a long time to load for some reason. Must be a lot of people use it. Noxola Sitole says, no way we're losing this game. Well, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Definitely something we want to not happen. A loss. Surprising how few people have been tuning in. You think there'd be a big audience for this. But that Grant Williams try was scintillating earlier. Absolutely brilliant. I tell you, that's the guy I told people all along, Grant Williams. He should be the starting scrum half for the Sharks, not anybody else, not Jaden Hendrickson, nobody else. Yep. And, Curtly Arnsey had a nice gather on a high ball against Marcus Smith. He also had a less than ideal one on another play. But, yeah, it's we need some good performances here. Super Brew is down, folks. It's not reloading. What's going on here? Service outage. Yeah, I know it's a service outage, man. Everybody's checking their scores. If you're desperate to make picks, send an email. No, I've got my picks. I'm just trying to see what's going on. Yeah. Anyway, so it was halftime. Yes. So those of you who weren't here earlier, we had a heck of a game yesterday, and then we had a decent game this morning. Watching Scotland just roll all over Portugal, but Portugal didn't give up. They gave it a good try, but 4 of their tries by Scotland were just passes by a Portugal player right to a Scotland player who had just took off and ran. It's unfortunate. But we were talking about World Cups earlier. So has anybody ever attended a World Cup? Let me do a poll on that. We got 500 people here, and let's see who. Well, actually, before we do we'll do. Have you attended a World Cup? Have you attended? You ever attended a Rugby World Cup game? I expect a lot of people have because we got a lot of South Africans in the crowd. And you had the World Cup in 2007, so probably got a number of people who have attended. Well, let's do that, and then we're going to get your picks for who's going to win this. Yeah, Grant Williams should be starting. Yep, Shines just says, I agree. If my mobile viewers miss these posts, prove me wrong. Hit the like button. Is that Imposter says Pollard isn't even that good. Rossi's setting up Libick here, but is this worse than Pollard? He had a stinker last week. Rossi works hard to keep Libick calm while we are criticizing. We conveniently forget how poor Pollard was in 2021 when he lost this man. I didn't forget. I've said that Pollard is good, and then he does this. And he comes back. Yeah, Pollard is inconsistent. I mean, I was screaming for Morningsten or Fransten to be brought up back in 2021. Yep, that's what I was screaming for. Hell, for that matter, you could also bring up a certain scrum half from the Cheetahs, Rowan Pinar, who can play that position. Yeah, but he's retired now. Too many changes, Libuck. Too many missed kicks. They can't afford to feel sorry for players. Yep. I think it'll be a Bucca win by 1 or 2 points, says Lynette. Most couldn't afford the tickets. Most people have never been to a Rugby World Cup game. Wow, that's interesting. Maryland hates crowds. Pollard is the best, says Helen. Okay. Johan de Bruin says, when the game South Africa versus Australia at Newlands, that had to be epic. I'm jealous you were there. No, the reason I ask is because, the BBC did an article on me a few years ago. Let me see if that's still out there. Let me see. BBC Rugby, WYATT. Let me see if it's still, that article's still posted online. They had it online for a long time. No. Not looking for it. Not showing up. Anyway, let me see. They might have taken that story down, but they did a story about me when I was in Japan because all the games I've been to, and I've been to a lot more games since then. So it's not showing up. I'm not finding it, but I had that article for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, and the reason I ask if people have been to a World Cup game is, I've been very fortunate. Starting in 2011, I went to 8 or 9 games. I think it was 9 games in New Zealand, 15 or 16 in England in 2015. 2019, I had 18 games in Japan. 1 was rained out, so we didn't have that one. And then in France, I did another 18, 19 games, something like that. So I've been very fortunate. Also been to the Women's World Cup in Paris and also in Northern Ireland. And I'm supposed to go to New Zealand, but they postponed it for a year, and it conflicted with my schedule the next year. Yeah, so Dwayne from Milan will make a difference. Yeah, but he's retired. You mean as a coach, maybe? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Fossey I would take out of this game. So, all right, so we got 100 votes. I'm going to stop that poll. We'll start another poll. Okay? All right, so 75% of the people have not gone to a World Cup game. Well, okay. Now let's start another poll here. Get the results for that one up. Start a poll. Who wins? Okay, who wins this game? And you guys get to answer that. All right, and it's going to be England or South Africa. All right, folks, there's the poll. Next poll is up. Your chance to get involved here and participate through viewer action. And then after this, we'll have France and New Zealand back-to-back games today. Woo! Lynette says, I haven't always wanted to. Yeah, no, I understand that, Lynette. I always wanted to go too, and it took me forever until 2011 to get a chance to finally go to a World Cup. And I almost didn't get to go to the 2011 World Cup in New Zealand because I was supposed to go to Chad to be the defense attaché, and then at some point while I was in the attaché course in D.C., a general was like, hey, Wyatt, we want him here at AFRICOM. So they diverted me after I went to the course. So I qualified as attaché, but I didn't go to Chad. So I went to Germany instead. I get there, and I mean, you know, I wound up, because of that, I wound up getting there at a different time. It was a few months later. And I had already worked out with the ambassador in Chad, because I would have been there for about 6 months, that I could take holiday and go to the World Cup. But now I show up in Germany just like 6 weeks before the World Cup, and I can't go, hi, I'm here. Can I go on holiday? It doesn't work that way. But they reorganized my division. As a lieutenant colonel, they gave the control of that division to a full colonel. Can't have a lieutenant colonel running things. Anyway, so the colonel that I worked for was a disaster. She was an idiot, a blathering idiot. She knew nothing about Africa and didn't want me around because I was the most experienced Africa person in the entire Africa Command. And she didn't want me there because it might show her up. So she's like, yeah, take holiday. So I did. And I bought a ticket. I flew from Germany to Johannesburg and on to Botswana, spent a few days in Botswana. And then from Botswana, I flew back to Joburg. I went to New Zealand. And then I was there for like 2.5 weeks in New Zealand, went to 9 games, Auckland, Hamilton, Wellington, Taranaki, Nelson. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. And that's how I was able to do it. Just very fortunate. Things worked out. In 2015, I was in active duty, and I got a little bit of grief for that one because I just arrived here, but I was able to pull it off. It worked. And then 2019 is when I was retiring, so it wasn't an issue. 2023, I was no longer in the military, a self-employed person, so I could take my own schedule. So, yep. Come on, Springboks, let's play like champions. Yeah, 116 votes. Who's going to win it? Looks like 90% of people say South Africa. I hope you're right. Michelle May just became a member. Thank you so much, Michelle. Michelle, if you're wondering why the salute, I'm a retired full colonel, and a salute is 2 things. It shows you don't have a weapon, number 1. Number 2, it's a sign of respect, and it's the least I can do. If you take the time to subscribe and become a paying member, thank you so much for that club level membership. Very much appreciate that, Michelle. Thank you. We cover all Springbok games. We cover URC games for South African sides. We cover some additional games like maybe Leinster and Munster occasionally. Also cover Currie Cup. And then the Eagles whenever we can. Looks like they're getting ready to come out of the locker room now for the second half. Let's see what happens there. So 500 people came for halftime. Let's see if you all stay for the second half to get started here. Would really appreciate it. Much lower number of people tuned in for this game than I anticipated, but that's okay. We got a big audience, which is pretty cool. Thank you so much for that, Michelle. What's going on there? That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Something's not right here. Where's it at? There it is. That's what I want to do. Okay, so they're coming out of the locker room. We'll turn off. I never did turn on the halftime marker. So let's do that for a split second because I never turned it on at halftime. There you go. Halftime. And halftime is over. We're ready for the second half action here as the Springboks are back out on the pitch. Players talking. Get ready for bomb squad action here coming up soon. It's going to be a little bit disrupted because Oxenche had that wicked injury. He went off. So 151 votes. Been invited to private boxes, but can't do crowds. Oh, Maryland, next time you invite private boxes, I'm in town, except I'll take your ticket. All right, we're ready for the second half. All right, I'm going to close the poll. Lynette, I really hope you get to go to 1-2. It's really epic. 87% say South Africa now. All right, we're ready for the second half, folks. Ready for the second half. South Africa will kick to England. The Bucks are going to have to stop having unforced errors if they expect to win this game. All right. Here comes the kick. England now on my left and South Africa on the right. South Africa kick it short of the 22. And it gets disrupted. And South Africa comes away with it. Bongi to Kurtley Arendse. He bounces off. Wilco Low driving down. South Africa has the ball at the 22. Now you got to do something with it, boys. Jasper Wiese breaks through. 3 players finally tackle him inside the 22. Grant Williams, Pieter-Steph du Toit tackled high. Bongi driving forward. South Africa showing some muscle out here. Wilco Low. Grant Williams to Pieter-Steph du Toit. He drives forward. England not rolling away, but no penalty called. Etzebeth. Oh, they did call a penalty. South Africa playing an advantage here for not rolling away. That's an easy kick. So let's see what they do. Cheslin Colby dancing. Cheslin Colby breaks through. Colby cuts back. Colby offloads to Fossey. Fossey does nothing with it. Gets tackled at the 5-meter line. Oh, my goodness. Oh, a nice toss back to Jasper Wiese. He spins off of Cunningham South, and South Africa's around 10 meters away in front of the post. Still playing an advantage. Monty goes wide, and Damien Dalende kicks it right into the hands, and it's going to come back for an advantage here. Is the penalty advantage over? Oh, the advantage is over. South Africa squanders a scoring opportunity here. Oh, my goodness. What was that? Penalty advantage is over, and they kick it away. So now England kicks it down the pitch. Oh, my goodness. What a waste. What a waste. South Africa line out the 10-meter line instead of being 5 meters out. Okay, here we go. Vincent Kolk is coming into the game. First change. Vilkolo is out. Vilkolo is out. Ox is not coming back. I didn't think he would. That looked pretty wicked. Lineout successful, but touched in the air. No penalty called. Jasper Wiese down to the 10-meter line. Grant Williams brings it across the middle. Dalende. Here come the Boca on the wing. Currently Arce inside the 22. He's going to go all the way. Boca. Currently Arce. The little Mighty Mouse does it again. Whoa, baby. South Africa back on the scoreboard. Currently Arce is 18th try and 23 caps. That's better. That's better. Fossey delivered a perfect pass. And Arce gets the try. Nobody was catching him. Curtly Arce. Wow. Brilliant stuff. Curtly Arce, the try machine. It's a shame he didn't come up with the Springboks 4 or 5 years earlier. Oh, they're going to look, see if it's forward pass. TMO. Hands forward. That's nonsense. Looks fine here. No, you gotta have compelling evidence. Bullshit. Bullshit. Forward pass. That's a flat pass. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That is just crap. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But there was a penalty advantage, apparently. They come all the way back the other side for a penalty advantage. You have to wonder if officials are bailing teams out because of a tough call there. Because I didn't see the penalty. Stick looking unhappy about that up in the booth with Rossi. And at the end there, it looks like, what's his name, the official? South African rugby official up there. So it'll be a line out inside of 22 for South Africa. Bongambanambi. Khaleesi in that, and Bongi comes away with it. Off to Damien Dalende. Dalende drives forward. And not releasing is the call. Penalty on South Africa. Jeez. Unbelievable. I still don't believe that. That's nonsense. Terrible stuff. Terrible stuff there. Can't believe that RNC try was overturned. That wasn't conclusive evidence. Yep, Jaco Piper. England line out. They go deep, and Itoja comes down with it. And they break away. Cunningham South runs into Arge Sneeman. He goes down. Portfleet, I haven't called his name in a while. 5 minutes into the second half. That ball goes deep for Colby, and he's buried, but he's still going forward. Cheslin Colby does a great job on that. A penalty for not releasing. Cheslin Colby doesn't even have the ball. He's being called for a penalty. The ball's laying on the ground. How is that even possible? He placed the ball on the ground, and you're saying he never released it. Sorry. Not buying it. So they take away a try from South Africa, then they call these 2 penalties. The ball's on the ground. I don't understand why you're calling a penalty. Down, ball's placed. It's on the ground. If anything, England is a side entry there. All right, 45-53, and Marcus Smith's going to kick for the corner. Let's see what he gets. Substitutions, Pollard and Marks are coming in now. Malcolm Marks comes in for Bungie. And Pollard comes in for Lubbock, thank God. All right, so line out successful. Cunningham South comes down with it. Then England's into a maul. Heave, says the crowd. They drive forward. Oh, England's going forward. The Bucks can't stop them. Let's go, fellas. Call to use it once. Portfleet brings it out back to the 22. And, boy, Pollard just came in the game. He has not given up. He makes that tackle. Great job by Andre Pollard. Ellis Genge goes through. He gets hit, driven backwards, still going. Colby's the one to hit him, but he's tackled finally. England goes wide. Marcus Smith. That ball's dropped backwards or hit. I don't know what happened there. Grant Williams with a tackle. Cunningham South bounces off of Steenkamp, who doesn't let him go. Tackles made. Kicked high into the air. Is it coming to the wing? Fossey lets England get it. They're down to the 5-meter line. Tommy Freeman gets it. They're going to take the lead. England's going to score here. Oh, my goodness. Jamie George down to 2 meters away. Cunningham South looking to dig it out. South Africa's offside. No call. Ollie Lawrence. Jesse Creel with a big tackle. Cunningham South can't get in. Tackle there. Itoja. He's short. Advantage. Stewart didn't make it. England so close, inches away. Here it comes. They go out to the backs. Oh, they throw it away, but can they get there? That's forward. That's forward. That's forward. No, go back and look at that. That ball went forward 2 meters. If you overturn ours, that's overturned. Oh, my God. You got the 5-meter line to the mark. He's behind. He throws it forward the 5-meter line. He's stationary when he passes it. They give Slade a try. Bogus. Bogus. Here's the replay. Oh, that's all the way back to the beginning. Fossey screws us again. There it is. That's a forward pass. Unbelievable. Got a neck roll, too. Got a tech roll. Who's it on? I hope it's on England. Here we go. We've got a neck roll. 16 green. Oh, that's not good. On South Africa, it's to be insult to injury. Malcolm Marks looked at for a neck roll. How is it? Oh, yeah, it's Mario Toja with a neck roll. So that try is going to be overturned. Yeah, this is going to be overturned.
That first left arm's fine, isn't it? Now it's the right hand when he falls into it. This
Yep.
angle might give us a better idea. Does he grip the neck or does he fall into
Yes,
the
he
arm?
does.
Are you ready?
It's pretty
Hard
slim,
one,
though.
actually, for the officials.
It's coming back to you now. We're just finishing this angle off.
Yep. That's a neck roll. That's going to overturn the try.
You're on
screen.
You're on screen.
Andrew Brace.
It's going to be a no try. Clearly around the net.
Yep, Mario Toja cost his team a try. Whew. Whew. Oh, man, better be lucky than good, I suppose. Boy, South Africa catch a break there, but then they just had one rubbed off on them, too, that was unjust. So both teams lost a try here. That's a tough one on Toja. It didn't look like he was trying to neck roll. The arm was just bumped into him, and as they turned, it's a tough break. So Jamie George is spending a lot of time complaining to Andrew Brace. 48-43 here. 670 people here. 200 likes. Hit the like button and become a subscriber, folks. Piece of cake. Hit that like button.
That was easy.
Yeah. And feel free to keep chatting. We got a good chat rate going. They're booing big time now at Twickenham. They're booing big time. Here's the whistle. Pollard now. His first kick after Monty Libbick comes out of the game. And that's a good clearance kick out to about the 10-meter line. South Africa will have a line out. So Genge is asking about it, and he's smiling, so is Andrew Brace. All right, Springboks line out. This will be Malcolm Marks' first line out. I thought that was on Malcolm Marks. They go deep and they overthrow it. Bad one, Malcolm Marks. Bad line out. England has the ball. Slade is out, replaced by Roebuck for England. Malcolm Marks leaves it hanging up there for Genge. Good job. Portfleet to Toja. Marcus Smith throws it back to 10-meter line. Etzebeth gets blown up. England now driving forward. Tommy Freeman. Marcus Smith. Tackled by Khaleesi. Genge putting a lot of good work in here. Malcolm Marks trying to get away. Portfleet over to the middle. England now. South Africa has not sorted themselves out. Argay Stamen on the tackle. Vincent Culkin there as well. Marcus Smith to the corner. That's going to be Pollard over there. Has to get up. He does. He gets the ball. He gets it off the Grant Williams. Grant Williams got space. Williams offloads it to Jasper Visa. Visa over the 22. What's the penalty for? Obstruction. That's actually, they should kick this if they're England. That would give them a lead. Wow. Obstruction on the Bucks. It's Jesse Creel. Jesse Creel. Obstruction. Make a decision here. The clock's ticking. They're going for the post. Why did they get a freaking minute to make a decision? So they'll take a 2019 lead with this. Jeez. Yes, they're playing like crap. And we've left 5 points on the pitch. Missed kicks. Should be 24-17. Then they would go for the corner. But now they're going to take a lead here with 51 minutes in the game. Wow. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Just not happening here, folks. Just not happening in South Africa. All right. I won Tonga, Romania, Scotland, and Spain. Those 4 in a row, those games. So a better day than I started yesterday. So I only lost 2 games. Argentina, France, Argentina, Ireland, and then Uruguay, Japan. Easy kick for Marcus Smith to give him a 2019 lead. He's got 7 seconds on the clock. And he puts it through. And England leads. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I agree. The first thing they try was obstruction too. Yep. Restart inside of 22, and the Bucks drive them back. George Martin got it. Oh, the ball gets loose back there, and the Springboks pick it up. They have it. They're playing a knock-on advantage. And England's playing the ball on the ground. How about hands in the ruck? Penalty. It toes off his feet. Wow. And we just had, what happened there? A became a subscriber. Well, thank you, A. Appreciate that. So, what's going to happen here? South Africa will get a scrum. Inside England's 22. They need to get a try here. Quit dorking around. All right, this is where we need to assert our dominance in the scrum. Crouch, a penalty here, and then we can kick for points. Doesn't look good to start with. Set, that's going to collapse, and England went straight down. But they're going to reset the whole thing. England went straight down, no question about it. Behind the scene, politics and sport, the old story. What's that, Peter? Welsh Rugby Union are to blame for the poor referee performance. There's only one Welsh official, that is Ben Whitehouse. Charles Watson's here. Welcome, Charles. Yeah, Savage Daughter, they're making the Bucks win for this. 53 minutes now. Behind. Set. And it went straight down. The penalty goes against South Africa. They lose the scrum. That's crap. That's just crap. Unbelievable. So momentum is clearly shifted in favor of England at this stage. Clearly shifted in favor of England. 2019, England leads late in this second half here, folks. Unbelievable. This is heartbreaking. Watch this nonsense. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And South Africa steals the line out. Brilliant. Markham Marks has it over the middle of Khaleesi. Khaleesi offloads it. And the whistle blows. What's the whistle blowing for? Did they knock it on? Let's see this again. Knocked on by England. That's not knocked on. That went backwards. What a crock. They stopped the Springboks attack. Oh, that's a penalty on Etzebeth. Oh, now they call the penalty, but when Arge Stamen gets grabbed in the line out twice now, 3 times, they haven't said anything. But yeah, that's definitely a penalty. It's been overturned, so we don't get the ball. England gets the ball back. Shame it. Oh, man. That ball is going to go down. Jeez. Down around the 10-meter line. Line out successful. Tackle made in the middle of the field. England kicks it high into the air. That ball's going to go down short of the 22. And Colby knocks it on. Cheslin Colby knocks it on. England kicks it forward. Going to be picked up down there. I guess the knock-on advantage was over. And that goes down to Marcus Smith inside the 10-meter line. He comes up, kicks it high into the air. Pollard does a great job on that. Comes down with it, gets up and goes. Andre Pollard doing a good job since he came in. Ball's available. Grant Williams. Bucks have not been on offense for a while. Jasper Wiese here. And England not rolling away. There he goes. He gets away now. Call to use it. Grant Williams. Kicks it high into the air. Chase is on by Khaleesi and Arnsey. And England got there first, but they're there for the tackle. Ball's lying on the ground. England. Dutoja picks it up. 57 minutes. Approaching the final quarter here. A penalty for not... Oh, that's kickable. It's Pollard. That's kickable. Take the points. Take the points at midfield. Take the points. You got to get the momentum back. Take the points. 57 minutes in. You're trailing by a point. Pollard has the boot. Monty's on the bench. Take the risk. What are they going to do? I don't know, because we're focused on looking at Stewart. I don't really care about Will Stewart or Steve Borthwick. Let's get back to the field. I want to see what's going on. 9 penalties for England, 7 for South Africa at this stage. Not too bad. What are we doing here? Rossi's sending instructions down. But the captain makes this call on the field. What's going to happen here? Is Pollard going to kick it? I don't know. We're still not. We're looking at Jaco Piper. Okay, we're kicking it finally. Good Lord. 2019. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you being here. Be sure to hit the like button and become a subscriber. No, I didn't say it was an easy kick. I said you take it. So, a long kick. We got to at least take the risk here because we'll get the ball back from a 22-meter kick. And that's going to have the distance it's going to go over. And, oh, it hit the post and went over. Oh! Oh, Pollard bounces it off the post, and it's 22-20. Yeah! Bucka. We'll take it. We'll take it. Woo! Man, oh man, oh man. Woo! Almost didn't have the distance, but he got it. And Dan Cole comes in for England. Will Stewart's out. Restart. Khaleesi and Creel have a collision there. Grant Williams being told to use it already. He digs it out. Kicks it over the top. The chase is on. Who's going to get there? Kurt Lee tries to get there. But, Stewart comes down with it for England just short of midfield. Nice job. England's doing a great job on the high ball today. That's why they're staying in the game. And Springboks' stupid mistakes. Tackle made by Gerhard Steenkamp. Call to use it. Van Poortvliet. Kicks it high into the air. It's going to come over to the near side. Fossey comes up. Nice job. Fossey did something right for a change. Grant Williams. Jasper Wiese. And Cunningham South has a hold of him, but he goes forward to the 10-meter line. Here's Pollard with a high kick now. Kirtley gives chase. Oh, and they both go up, and South Africa, who's got it? Oh, they're crying about it, the crowd. It's a fair contest. Oh, Grant Williams knocks it on. So that's overturned. It's going to be taking the man out. That's a penalty on Kurtley Arnsey because he caught him under the arm. His arm went up under his arm here and pulled him down. All right. Quagga Smith comes in for Jasper Wiese. And now Cobus Reinach is going to come out too. Harry Randall's coming in for England. So both scrum halves change at this stage. Last 20 minutes of the game. Cobus Reinach comes in. Leaves only Elric Lowe and Lukanya on the bench. Randall will come in for England. Grant Smith has had a great game. So that's a penalty. So England's going to kick it for territory. That's a nice boot. Where's the sideline across? Inside of 22. Oh, it's a great kick. Slade kicks that ball down about 15 meters away. That's a great kick. Gained 32 meters. England's very happy with that. South Africa needs to stop him here. They just took the lead, retook the lead. Luke Cohen-Dickey is in the game too. He throws it in. Heave. They're in them all. England is in them all. They come to the near side. And there, Cobus Reinach with a tackle. Well done by South Africa to break that down, that maul. Call to use it. Dan Cole digs it out. Vincent Kalk on the tackle. England looking for a space to dart through, but South Africa shutting down. Khaleesi stuck under there. Ball scoots out. Martin with a carry now for England. Ball's available. Oh, nice carry there. Again, she saw a penalty for not releasing. Woo, good job over top the ball. Who was that? Malcolm Marks got that victory there. So penalty, so Pollard will kick for distance here. Peter says now we'll see the difference. I hope so. It was a high tackle. I thought it was, is he going to find touch? He does. I wasn't sure. That's a great kick by Pollard. Boy, what a difference he's making. Excuse me. Oh, boy. We dropped over into 600 viewers, $5.99. What's going on, folks? All right, so line out successful. Reinach gets it over there. Oh! Oh, Quagga Smith nearly broke free. Cobus Reinach. Damien Dan Lende breaks free. Dan Lende's on loose. Over midfield. He's got help. He gets it on the outside. He kicks to Colby. Colby down the sideline. 15, 10, 5. Try. Booker. 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 Oh, Yebo. South Africa. You lekker ding. South Africa. Chesley Colby with the try. Unbelievable. Can you believe it? Wow. Brilliant work by Damon De Allende. Get the ball over there to Cheslin Colby with a brace of tries now. Not a forward pass. Damien De Allende, brilliant work. He had good support. He had Creel behind him. Wow. So Pollard with a tough kick for conversion here. And he gets it. That's the most difficult conversion of the day, and he gets it. Thank you, Sunette Kruger, for your membership. Wow. And the conversion is good. 2-score game. Chesley Colby! Whew. All right. I'm not breathing slow. Yeah, the England bench just shaking their head. They go short trying to get this one, but the Bucks go up. And down with it is that Elric Lowe in there? I think Elric Lowe is in the game too. I didn't see him come in. Pollard kicks it. Colby gets it. He kicks it forward. It chases on. It goes into touch. Wow. Cheslin Colby, man. Oh, man. So I think Elric Lowe is in the game. I didn't see who he replaced. Thought I saw 19 out there. Oh, Cheslin Colby, man. Wow. What a dynamo. What a dynamo. We'll miss him when he retires. We thought Brian Habana was amazing. But Colby and Arnsey. England line out. Cunningham South comes down with it. But Lee's on the pitch. And Quagga Smith chases it. What's the problem? What's the problem here? Early drive. It wasn't a scrum. How's it an early drive? Oh, so Elric Lowe's not out there. Taking the man out. No one took him out. That was BS. They didn't touch him. Now, that's a gift penalty there. England's got another replacement coming in. It looks like Finn Baxter might be coming in. And one of England players getting some treatment back there, but he's up now. Can't see who it was. Well, thank you, Edwin Funhidden, for your subscription. $65.57 in the contest here. England just short of midfield. That one's successful. Etzebeth doesn't touch the player in the air, but nearly steals it. And Rolf Korb with a 70 Rand super chat. Thank you for that, Rolf. And there's a penalty for collapsing them all against the Springboks. I'm not sure they collapsed them all, but it's a call against them. Kick over the top, and Pollard gets it and hands it off to Colby. We got to come back for the penalty. So that's a makeable kick. Will England take it? And Sally Fermax subscribed. Thank you for that. Appreciate that.
Tidy up, please. Number 4.
Didn't give a warning though, did he?
No warning. Just said, hey, please clean it up. 3 penalties in a row. Well, one of the penalties was BS. So England is not taking the points. Itoje getting some treatment on his calf. So he's passing up on the points in a 2-score game. I don't know if that's wise with 14 minutes left in the game. If England turns the ball over, they're going to regret doing this. But the crowd's into it. Garrett is done. Garrett, I didn't even know you were here. Sorry to see you go. So Etzebeth is going out. Okay, what substitutions we got here? I think Finn Baxter's in, but I can't see. They didn't show it on the screen. Line out just inside the 22 for England. Trailing by 9 points. Successful line out. It wasn't challenged. They're into a maul, but it's going nowhere. Now he calls it's a maul. It's been a maul for 7 seconds. Driving towards the touchline. Use it. They bring it out. England at the 22. The tackle's made. Mario Itoje tackled at the 22 by Argus. Was it Argus? I can't see. Why am I looking at this from overhead? Stolen by the Bucks. See, Khaleesi knocked the ball loose. Cheslin Colby kicks it away. Nice kick. Finds touch. What a brilliant kick. Gained 36 meters. Cheslin Colby. Was it taken back inside the 22? Cheslin Colby trying to get the team fired up. I'm not sure what's going on based on what just happened there. Be sure to hit the like button, folks. So it looks like it was legit. So Luke Cowan-Dickey will be up there. Line out, yes. And Finn Baxter is in the lineup. England behind their 10-meter line. Marcus Smith cuts the other way, and he runs into Quagga Smith, who buries him. England holds on to it. Ruck is there. They go the other direction. They run into Gerhard Steenkamp. Tackle made. Steenkamp recovers. Oh, here comes a card. That's bullshit. There was no warning. That's bullshit. Thank you, Ken Menzies, for subscribing. That's bullshit. That is a bullshit yellow card. There was no warning. He just said, hey, stop. It wasn't a warning. You got to say it's a warning. And Steenkamp, oh, whatever. That changes the game. They play down one player for the next 10 minutes. There's only 12 minutes left in the game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable yellow card. Eben Etzebeth is out of there, and Elric Lowe, I guess, came in for him. Yeah, Elric Lowe. So Lucagnon comes in for Jesse Creel. Line out is good. Oh, big maul from England. They're driving. And there's a penalty for collapsing the maul. But it hasn't collapsed. So how do you get a penalty for collapsing the maul when it hadn't collapsed? Cunningham South drives down to 7 meters. England's on the front foot. That's knocked on right there. No call for a knock on. My goodness. England's getting away with everything here. 5 meters out. Finn Baxter his first carry. Oh! That should be a turnover to South Africa, but it's not. Scrum half tries to slip through it. Quagga Smith stops him. They're just inches away. Dombrand is out there now. I didn't see him go out. There it is. They short. Offside. All right, you're going to talk to Sia Khaleesi now. This is bullshit.
Yeah. So already a player in the bin. Sevens then claps some more and then we go offside. So I'm very prepared to put somebody else in a bin. Okay, if there's another one here, right? 7 claps some more and then offside here. Okay.
But the maul never collapsed. What kind of bullshit is that? The maul never collapsed.
Oh, there's the warning.
Yeah, Peter Steph like, what are you talking about? I agree with him 100%. The maul never collapsed. Frickin', I swear to God, this frickin' Andrew Brace, this guy is an idiot. The maul did not collapse. The maul continued the whole way. How is it a penalty? And why are you giving a warning? You gave a bullshit card to Steenkamp a moment ago. Son of unbelievable. Unbelievable. The maul never collapsed. How can you call a collapsed maul? Unbelievable. So they kick for the corners, 5 meters. So they're going to give South Africa another. If they stop this try, they're going to give them another card. You watch. Five-meter line out for England. They go short. They got it. They drive. They're down to 2 meters. Not straight. Wasn't straight. 10 minutes left. Wasn't straight. That was England's chance to get in this game, and they didn't throw it straight because they went short. How easy is that to accomplish? Luke Cowan-Dickey did not throw it in straight. All right. So from the 5-meter line, Pollard kicks it. And not a great kick, 30 meters. Now South Africa's got to get something going here now. Short a player. He had a dummy throw too. Slightly forward. That's a tough call, but it is forward. But he had a dummy throw. He did that, and then he went like that. He went like this. He went, that's a dummy throw. Should have been called for a dummy throw. So it's a penalty either way. On the ball, it's lost forward by England. Are we going to call that? So it's a free kick. It wasn't a penalty. So Sia's leaving. And he shakes his hand. Sia Khaleesi going out of the game. Who's replacing him? Is there anybody left? Oh, it's because Sia's not leaving the game. He's going out because we have a scrum. So Wilco Low comes in. So Wilco Low comes back in so we can have a scrum. So Khaleesi's out. So that's going to change the scrum because Khaleesi's usually in there. Here we go. Crowd's cheering something. I have no idea.
Malcolm Marks and Wilco Low.
Set. Cobus Reinach puts it in. He gets it out. Quagga Smith gets it out. Come on, Booker. Get over there and form a damn ruck. Chesley Colby has to get it out. Wilco Low drives forward. Man, they're playing crap still. And they knock it on. It's a penalty. Malcolm Marks fell off his feet, but this thing says holding on. 8 minutes left. They just keep giving England chance after chance after chance here. This is unbelievable. They're going to squander this game. He's not off his feet. He was driving. Unbelievable. So Cunningham South comes down with it unmolested in the line out. Oh, they're driving now. Hey, he's come unbound. He's unbound. How is that still a maul? Ollie Lawrence driven backwards hard by Jesse Creel. How about not releasing? That ball hasn't been placed yet. Thank you. Finally. 7 seconds before you called that penalty, Andrew Brace. Hands in the ruck. Finally. Oh, my goodness. Springbok supporters in England should protest against the ref. I don't know about that. Pollard kicks it. Better find touch, buddy. Oh, he does, easily. All right, Springboks, we finally on England's side of the pitch. We need another 3 points here. Put this out of reach. 6.5 minutes remain. 9-point lead. 830 people here, 253 likes. Come on, hit the like button, folks. Malcolm Marks now. Last line out was crap. Marks needs a good line out here. What the hell was that? Nobody jumped. They turned the ball over to England. Nobody jumped. Marcus Smith has it behind midfield now. England goes wide to the far side. That's a good pass. Slade drives forward. Oh, that's a knock on. That was a knock on. Come on, man. Ollie Lawrence. Jeez. Toja is tackled. And Kobus Reinach gets the steal. Cardo's Club Classics just subscribed. Thank you for that, Cardo's Club. Oh, South Africa now. A little bit better spot to kick for some territory here. Toja didn't turn away, and Vincent Kolk gets the steal. Good tackle by Kobus Reinach. Good steal by Vincent Kolk. Pollard, we need a good territorial gain here. And it is. Luke Pierce will mark it down inside the 10-meter line. All right, we need a line out this time, Malcolm Marks. What is your problem today? You're a brilliant hooker, but today you're shite. Put watch along. Okay. Why would I do that? Mfundo Mangweni, thank you. Kelebo Mfungo for joining us. And Cunningham South is getting some treatment on the pitch, so the clock is going to stop here. Both benches are pretty much clear. Dombran is out there. I saw him. So Ezekwe, is he coming on? Ezekwe comes in for Martin, and that clears the benches. So Martin is out, and Ezekwe comes in. So both benches have been emptied. Remember that in that first half, Oxenche had a hell of an injury. He's out of the game. South Africa needs to get their head in this. They have a 9-point lead. By the way, in Super Brew, I have South Africa predicted to win by 11. So 9 points really works well for me in Super Brew. Someone else just joined, I believe. And Heinrich Müller, thank you for subscribing. Time is back on. Malcolm Marks needs to get his act together. His last 2 lineouts have been crap. R.G. Stamen's the guy to throw it to. Quit dicking around. Here we go. And that's who it goes to, Stamen. Finally, we got a good line out. Into a maul, and England swimming around the side of it. South Africa's advancing now. Marks at the back, pick up 3 meters, 4 meters, 5 meters. And we've got Dan Cole at the back of our maul, and they bring it out. Lukanyu on with his first touch. England, hands in the ruck. They finally go. Kobus Reinach tries to cut up field, but there's no one there. He better get rid of it. Ball squirts out. There's a penalty there. South Africa's paying advantage. This could put us up by an insurmountable lead here. Don't kick it away because we're playing advantage. Vilko low. They take his knees out. Another advantage. We're going to come back. All right, this is it. This could put it to 32-20. So Cowan Dickey wanted to know if the penalty's on him. He said, no, it's not on you. Not rolling away. It tows you. So kick for the points. You got 2 minutes left on the card. 4 minutes left in the game. We kick, you make it, it's 32-20. What are they doing? What are they doing? They're kicking for the corner. You burn a minute off the clock. There's 2 minutes left on the clock. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. They kick to the corner. Oh, is it Orfa Girl? Thank you for... Can't read that. Orf Girl, thank you for subscribing. All right, here's a line out. We had terrible line outs. That one's good to Elric Lowe. Grabbed by the neck. Elric Lowe got grabbed by the neck. No call. One stop already. Now they're driving forward. Malcolm Marks, don't come unbound. He's still going forward. Was a sloppy maul. Marks is grabbed around the neck. He's tackled. Kobus Reinach over to Steenkamp. In front of the post, Peter Steph Dutoy. Somebody's down. Somebody's injured. Now we're down to 13 players as Quagga Smith goes forward. Can't see who's down. 2.5 minutes remain. Elric Lowe with a great carry. Drop goal. Pollard. That's not going to get it. That's not going to get it. It was wide right. They were in front of the post. They didn't try a drop goal. 30 seconds on the card. 30 seconds on the card. 2 minutes left. 20 seconds on the card. Boy, Marcus Smith is taking all day for this kick. All right, somebody better get up and get that one. Great job by Cheslin Colby. Players all over him. Kobus Reinach complaining because there's feet in there. And he's right to complain. Elric Lowe with a big carry. The card is expired now, but the player can't get on until play stops. Chip kick over the top. That's going to be inside 22. They'll take the mark. Marcus Smith takes the mark. Tap and go. Oh, and he's buried. Quagga Smith buries Marcus Smith. Makes him regret doing that. Down to 1 minute, 15 seconds. The Bucks are hanging on here. That's going to go into touch, and we can get Steenkamp back. Okay, so we're back to 15 aside for the last minute. And Sia Khaleesi comes back on, as does Steenkamp. So Vilko Lowe will go off the pitch now. Peter Steph Dutoy got blood pouring from his right eye. Sucking air big time. Last minute of the game, 79:04. Bucks get a successful lineup. They carry it forward. And the whistle blows. They don't release the ball. They give England more heart. Don't give them time here, man. This is crazy. Pole for man of the match. It goes deep. England threw it deep, and the Bucks didn't get there, so England gets it. Khaleesi drives forward. Ball's available. Cunningham South. Tackled by Vincent Cook. That's the hooter. Got to get the ball back and put it in touch. Ball stripped out. Kobus Reinach kicks it into touch. And that's the game. 29-20. The Bucks have won. And England loses their 5th consecutive game. Woo! 1,000 people here. Thank you, folks. Stick around for man of the match and post-game coaches, team captains. Wow. 29-20. My Super Brew, what did I say? It was 9 or 11? Let me see what I got. Super Brew's down at the moment, trying to get back to it. Very busy Super Brew getting swamped today, their server. And the Bucks are going to win this one 29-20. Whew. Man, oh man. Not their best performance. Whew. 29-20. My goodness. That's it. No more tries. That's the end of the game. I had the Bucks winning by 11. They win by 9. I get both points on that. That means I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive correct picks on Super Brew this weekend. I thought I was having a bad weekend. I only had 2 bad games. And what's that? We got Hank Kloper's membership. Thank you, Hank. Wow. Michael Crawford says, great commentary, Chris. Think Pollard impact was crucial. Yep. Andre Pollard changed the tenor of the game. We were in trouble till Pollard came out. People taking pictures of Rossi as he comes down the pitch. There's no question, 186 votes who the man of the match is for our viewers. Chesley Colby was a superstar, but Pollard saved the game with his steadying presence out there. Boy, Chesley Colby is amazing. And we beat England not by 1 point this time, but by 9. Woo! Woo, baby. I said 11, South Africa. They win by 9. My goodness. All right, how many people voted? 200 votes in this one here. 792, we hit 25,000 views. Last time we had 45,000. Where is everybody at today? I guess they were able to watch this one on TV, and so they didn't tune in here. Man, S. Buck says, Duncan, Colonel, very welcome. And Noxolo Sitole says, thank you, sir. Amazing commentary. You are most welcome. It's my pleasure. Mit plaisir. Mit Vergnügen. My plaisir, mit Vergnügen. Wow. England had all the chances here in the world. They couldn't get it done. Couldn't get it done. All right, still give it a chance for people to get in on that poll for man of the match. Final score from Twickenham is 29-20. Hang around. We'll wait for conversations here with our man of the match, which is going to match the TV Crew's man of the match. England, 5 straight losses. They'll beat Japan next week, but that's 5 on the trot. That's got to be heartbreaking for England fans to lose 5 straight. And they'll drop down the standings. And we've got Norman Specken has become a subscriber. Thank you for that, Norman. Thank you so much for people tuning in late, becoming subscribers. Really appreciate that. We're up to 7717. Let's see if we can't get some more subscribers. Thank you for tuning in, folks. Yeah, it's been an epic game here. Not a good performance by South Africa in the first half. This lineup really didn't work. Monty Libbek was a huge drag on performance. So was Fossey. Not very helpful. We didn't see much out of Jesse Creel in this game. Really wasn't much involved. Peter Steph Dutoy was a monster. Khaleesi played very well. R.G. Stamen was fantastic. Grant Williams played well. And Chesley Colby was outstanding. Off the bench, Kobus Reinach was good, but Andre Pollard was a key, coming in, steadying this thing when things were getting a little bit shaky about 65 minutes. Pollard made a huge difference coming into this game just before that. Came in about 45. It really changed the tenor of what was going on out here. It was out of control, crazy. So the Bucks are walking down the tunnel for the England players. And Vincent Koch. A lot of these guys play together, in the English Premier League and in France. So Ox is out there. He looks like he's okay. He's limping along. Hank gave a super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Hank. 100 rand. That's the only way of the game. Here we go. Chesley Colby.
Short turnaround till today, but yeah, the boys have done unbelievably well, and yeah, we knew it was not going to be easy coming to Twickenham.
Yeah.
They've been very unlucky with the past 2 games that they lost close to the end, but man, always a tough match coming down to
Michelle.
England, and playing the boys. But yeah, just happy for the character from our team. Slow start, but yeah, just glad we managed to pull it through.
It was a slowish start, sure, by your standards. In terms of communication out there, was there ever any doubt that you could pull through in this one? The body language seemed good throughout.
No, we were full of energy. We were just not as accurate as we wanted to be in the first 20 minutes. I think we were just a bit lethargic, to be quite honest. And yeah, there was quite a good couple of words during halftime for us to make sure that we turn up the first 5 to 10 minutes in the second half. And that's just good to see that the boys did that. And yeah, we can't afford to be playing only the second half. It's an 80-plus minute game, and yeah, we need to make sure that we're better than that next week and just step up our game as well.
And from a personal point of view, Chesley, a couple of wonderful moments out there. You look like you enjoyed yourself here in Twickenham.
I'm always enjoying myself whenever I get the opportunity to wear this jersey. It's a massive honour and a privilege. There's so much support for us. We're not in England but across the world, and we need to make sure that we're down to earth, we keep working hard, and that whenever we get the opportunity between the 4 lines that we make the most out of it and just enjoy it, because that's why we're playing this wonderful game and do our people proud back home.
Absolutely, and many congratulations and well played.
Thank you so much.
Cheslin Colby, what a classy guy, folks. What a classy guy. That's just absolutely brilliant from Cheslin Colby. What else we got here? Connor Crowley's here. Tunis Mulder gave us super chat at 70 Rand. Thank you for that. Are we going to open up the super chat tap? England is not done badly playing with 16 men, says Peter Jakobsen. Some soft penalties given, yeah, especially to England late in the game. Next match should be good. That's against Wales. Boca, you're the winners. World champs, no doubt, says Cody Tyson. Etzebeth was not poor. He charged down so many kicks. Yeah, but he made a couple big mistakes. Etzebeth can afford to have the odd game off. Yeah, he wasn't perfect today. He was mixed. Sia Khaleesi now.
The grit out there, a tough game.
Yeah, definitely. We knew from before the game that the English team was going to come out firing for us, and it's exactly what happened. You know, it took us a while to get into the game, but I'm glad on how we made sure we stayed in the game and we kept on fighting. Our discipline wasn't good. I'm not proud of it.
Yep.
But on the English side, congrats on them on the performance. I know it's tough, but we've been there. It takes time. It will definitely turn around.
And in the moments when it really counted, yes, there's a lot of power from you guys. There's a lot of grunt and confrontation. But actually, in those moments, there was clarity and there was some brilliance. Is that kind of what you think you're about?
I mean, the coach summed it up, Coach Rassi, at halftime. There was a couple of individual brilliance. You know, the charge down from Eben and then Peter Steff following that up. But we didn't quite get to play the way we want to play and the way that we normally play. But when we needed something, we always found a way to make it through. And that's the mindset of the team.
It was much the same actually last week at Murrayfield. Do you feel like you guys are playing 10 out of 10 rugby at the moment, or do you feel like the sort of team that
6
even
out of
when
10.
you're not, you can find ways to win?
I think that's the ultimate thing, finding a way to win, making sure, it's not always going to go great. We obviously wanted to go there with the way that we wanted to go, but sometimes it doesn't. It's all about the will, and understanding that you're going to have to go to different places to try and get the win, and that's the mindset we have with the group. We never panic, we're always calm, we've got good leaders in the team, we've been in far worse positions before, so that experience helped us quite a lot.
Thanks, Sia, well played.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sia Khaleesi, folks, the Springboks captain right there. Yep. We're going to get Jamie George, we'll see. But yeah, so what else we got in the chat there real quick? Let's go back to that. Greg Marshall's here, Marilyn Brokenshaw, Andre Mostart. Not so good, but we still won. Exactly. That's what champions do. I can imagine how much England's going to complain tomorrow, says Helen. Yeah, good point. Awkwardly, and England lost despite having the ref in their pocket. Miss Pumbaa's here. Who was the ref? Was Andrew Brace, Ox Player of the Year. I don't know about that. Pollard Assurance, LT. Yeah, exactly. That's a good statement there, Daniel. So here we go, Jamie George.
On the bounce now, if you look back to New Zealand in the summer.
5 losses in a row.
Tell us as captain where you think it isn't quite coming together.
I think what we're seeing is that it's such a game of fine margins. I think large parts of all the games that we played in the last 5, we've looked good at times, but the final piece wasn't quite there. 5% off, missed tackles, discipline. It's been probably a different cause over the 5 games, but fundamentally, I think we are close, and we just got to keep working hard, getting our heads down, and I think that things will go our way.
He looks very unhappy to have this conversation.
15-20 minutes of all of those last games. Let's concentrate on these last 3 games in the autumn. Did it feel like the lessons are being learned? Because we're kind of seeing the same thing. We're seeing a game that's within your reach slipping away because of opposition brilliance, but also your mistakes. Are you confident that you're moving forward here?
Yeah, look, what I can guarantee is that we're working very, very hard. We're not, we're a very clever rugby team. We work really hard behind the scenes to work out what we're doing. I think, each team this series has posed different threats in the last 20 of the game.
True.
I think the way that South Africa attacked our breakdown was ferocious at times, and we didn't adapt well enough. And look, I'm not making excuses for that. We want to be winning these games. We want to make sure that we win the games for all the fans that have come out here to the Allianz Stadium tonight, but also back home. And we know it's
Allianz Stadium.
But I hope that they can see that there's a lot of endeavour and a lot of fight in this team, and
just not a lot of wins.
They can see that they'll stick with us. If they stick with us, there's a lot of great players here who can do some very good things.
And on that, of course, you've got a test here against Japan next week.
Yeah, they'll win that.
Forward a bit to the Six Nations. Are you confident that the group, largely as is, can
Scotland Six Nations champion this year?
And there's no need for
maybe
any sort
France.
of shake-up?
Absolutely, yeah. I couldn't be more confident. The character of the people, not just the players, but the staff.
Sorry, Jamie.
I think this is.
I wouldn't be confident with this bunch.
I know it's ironic saying this off the back of a loss and a few losses on the bounce, but I think we've got the right people. I think we've got the right sort of characters, and I'm very optimistic about the future of this team. You look at the likes of Freddie Stewart and Jack Van Poortvliet and Sam Underhill, who come into the team today off the back of not playing too much rugby, not too much international rugby, and put in performances like that. I think that's a sign of a good team.
Thanks, Jamie, very much.
Thank you.
All right, Jamie George and Seiloho Motesepa. Wow, that's a tough name there. Thank you for subscribing. And a few others subscribe. So Anwar Yosef, simply brilliant. Cheers, Chris. Thanks. You're very welcome. Sasha's the future. Lubeck has had enough chances. Agreed, Andre Torian. He's had enough chances. And who else? Don't forget, folks, France and New Zealand coming up right after this. You'll be directed to that game. I got to change kit. We'll go off air, and you just get something. Go to the restroom. Go to Lou. Take care of business. Yeah, South Africa won this game, and you can't keep a good team down. France will be Six Nations champs. Charles, France or Scotland? One of the two. Pollard, Sasha, and Hendricks, so we have enough cover at 10. Yep. And you've got Damon Willemse as a backup there, too, and Cheslin Colby. What did you think of the Ireland's performance against Pumas? I thought that they still didn't bring it on, Sella. I thought that Argentina had that game won, and they squandered it at the end. Yep. Monty's bottles under the pressure. He buckles under the pressure, says Awkward Leon. Yep. All right, there you go, folks. Karel Muller, thank you very much, Charles. Los Pumas were unlucky. No, they screwed the pooch at the end. They had it. I don't have a French jersey, Neville. I'm going to be wearing probably the officials jersey. I will never wear an All Blacks jersey. Nope. All right, Miss Pumbo, see us. Our nines were brilliant today. Yeah, they were very good. All right, so, yep, that's going to do it for that game. Oh, no, here we go. Arge Stamen, here we go.
There were some moments of brilliance. There was also some hard work that needed doing out there. You look like you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun. It was definitely tough out there. Luckily, the rain stayed away a bit, but it was a tough game.
It was a tough game.
What you expected
South African accent.
Yeah,
it's a tough game.
They came with what we prepared for in the week, a big kicking game, and I thought they
That's what
prepared
I said, the
well,
kicking game.
There were moments in the game I thought we could have handled it better.
Yes.
A couple of times momentum shifted a bit throughout the game, and something like that.
Yeah, scrum halves are great.
To look after for next.
Oh, I've lost my feed. They've ended that. All right, so that's the end of that one. That's all they give me there. Let me reload it. Okay, so missing the Arge statement. So 4 tries from South Africa, Grant Williams. Brace of tries from Cheslin Colby. And Peter Steph Dutoy with a brilliant try there. Two from England, Sladeholm and Underhill. Yep. So there you have it, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Wear a fishnet jersey and support the All Blacks. I'm not supporting the All Blacks. I'll keep my South Africa jersey. Miss Pumba with a super chat. Wow. Thank you, ma'am. 99, 100 Rand there. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys for the next one. Thanks for being here. If I missed anybody in the chat, my apologies. A lot of folks were chatting. We had a chat rate of 14 here, and a lot of people tuned in late for the game. So sorry if I didn't update with that. I do my best to try to stay on top of the chat, but we got to cover the game too. So I'll be back for France and New Zealand here shortly, and I'll be rooting for France, even though I can't stand France. Mais on ne peut pas supporter les Nouveaux-Zélandes parce que les All Blacks, je déteste les All Blacks. Well, anyway, there you go, folks. Final score 29-20, and I called it 11 points. It came out all right on this one. Cheers. We'll see you here shortly for France and New Zealand. You'll be directed to that automatically. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't done it already. Get us to 400 likes. Thanks for the super chat revenue. Thank you for the new member. Thank you for all the subscribers. Cool. Etzebeth plays 365 24/7. Give him a break. I'm not picking on Etzebeth. That must be in the chat. See you guys shortly.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air.